Good evening, or good morning. Good. I didn't know that late. But anyway, I was looking at a video. Um, this is something. Okay, they're on purposely making boys to be transgenders. It's on purpose. This is some type of sorcery where they're making boys want to be girls, and it's on purpose that less boys are being birthed. The last men on earth, even with the animals. Um, One of the dogs that we had, the last, she had puppies, and every boy was born dead. I think she had 10 in all, and then I think three of them was boys, and all three were boys were born dead. And the other dog, I don't remember, but one was a boy, and he died from Pablo. Could have been more than one, but I don't remember but one. But this is being done on purpose. And this is coming from, I am going to leave a link so that you can get the whole video yourself. But this is some stuff that's being done, they say, by the Freemason Illuminati. And there's some real bad stuff that's going on. Really bad stuff that is going on. And they got it where the Freemasons is pretty much is everybody that is like business, medical, law. They got it covered. Either they the Freemason or they what they call the women, whatever the women is called. They the female part of the Freemason. Um, I can't even think of the name of it. But anyway, they more dedicated to this Freemason, this society than they are family. So if you family, you mean nothing to anybody that's in your family that is a Freemason. You mean nothing to them. And I mean, you can't even hardly talk against them. People is that's why when the wind is going crazy and going through what she going through because she said something of telling them men to quit wearing women's skirts and high heels. And they think, she is going batty. She apologized, but if you mean it, don't. What you gonna apologize for something that you mean? Cause I mean what I say, and there's no such thing as a transgender. God didn't create no transgender, and if God didn't create it, it's not nothing such. This is demonic. This is Satan. Satan is doing this, and any parent that will allow their children to present, instead of taking the child to get that demon out of, because that's what it is, they going along with it, helping their child go to hell, because that's what's happening. That's where they going, because God says it's an abomination. And if God says abomination, This is an abomination. If he want to allow a man and a woman to live in sin, he's not gonna let two men live in sin and two women. He's just not gonna do it. And you going to hell. That's all to it. You cannot live that lifestyle and think you're gonna make it into heaven. You're just not gonna do it. Just like if I live with a man and I die in my sin, I'm going to hell. That's why I be thanking God. I'm thanking Him for not allowing me to die when I was out there in that sin. I really do. I appreciate God, and I love my family enough not to accept it. I won't accept it out of nobody because I'm not going to help them go to hell. I'm praying for them to come out of sin, not to stay in it. There's no way two males can actually live this life, even if they get married. They cannot live as husbands and confess Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior and it be true that Jesus will allow them to be married and live this lifestyle. He's not going to do it. It's against His word. So even if you get married, you still living in sin. You still an abomination. So God is not going to allow it. And He's not going to allow you in His heaven. Y'all keep playing and listening to these blind preachers that because they live in that lifestyle and they don't want to come out of it. But I'm here to tell you the truth that God will not allow two men that's married to go to heaven. He's just not going to do it because he said in His word it is an abomination. The word of God said they become so wise till they become fool, and He turn them over to reprobate. When a man is in heat for another man, and a woman come out of her natural habitat for another woman, He'll turn you, and if you don't come out of it, He'll turn you over. Being turned to a reprobate is that He turn you over to your sin, allow you to live that sin for life. He just through with you. Just gonna let you live that sin for life, and when you die, you stand before Him. He gonna say, "Get from before me, you work of iniquity," because that's what you working, iniquity, sin. So it just was bothering me. I mean, there's so much stuff bothering me, but just the fact that they're actually creating this thing so that these boys want to be girls. And Hillary Clinton, with her witchy-proof self, said that the future will be women running the future because they're going to turn men into girls. They were even talking about the testosterone in men's sperm count, that they got less sperm count, less testosterone, if I'm saying it right, and they less men and boys. XY chromosome, they less of them, put it like that. Since people don't know the difference in male and female, they less XY chromosome and more XX. But the XY chromosome is wanting to be a XX. But they're not. They still X. I don't care how many times they get their penis slashed off, they still gonna be a XY chromosome. They still gonna be a man. They just ain't got no penis. And This video is talking about the Phoenicians, and I got to learn about the Phoenicians from Fairchild Pearson. He said this is what's going on with the purple. All these people wearing purple, and they've got the purple street lights up because they're speaking without speaking. And this video said that the Phoenician men back in the old ancient days cut off their penis and they serve other men. They showing it on that video, so this is a really good video to watch. And they may want to shut me down. I'm telling the truth. There's no such thing as a transgender. God didn't create no transgenders. And if God didn't create it, then that means it's something false. It's fake. Man don't rule the world. God do. He the one created it. Everybody keeps saying Satan rule the earth. No, he don't. He just a sinner, a devil on the earth. But his time is running real short. And he's going to pay for the stuff that he caused. He's going to answer to God for all the evil, all these thousands of years that he been being a bad devil. And those that's following him are going to reap their reward also. And it's not going to be nothing good. So I just wanted to come on here. Still, there's something else that I want to talk about. If I don't think about it, it'll come up in my brain and it's like it just leave and then I can't figure it out for nothing. So they really burning my feet right now. They attacking my forehead. They were burning my feet a while before I ever got on this video though. Mm. But we just in some horrible times right now. Some very horrible times. I'm not gonna stay on here too much longer. I just want to. I'm gonna post that video too. I'm gonna post a link to it because I think we need to know what these people are doing. This is the second video. They actually had to edit it and take some of it off because they don't want the real truth, the whole raw truth. You can't even tell the raw truth. You can't even tell the raw truth. But it says on Patreon, I guess the part that YouTube wouldn't allow them to have, they had to edit it and take certain things off. I wish I could stop them from burning my feet. I was in my sister's room when my feet first started burning. Cause that's how they do. They so devilish. Well, I was in there changing her the pen, and I felt a gush for some kind of way. A gush. When I'm in her room, it don't just be a burn. It be like a gush or something shoot up in my feet. I've been sleeping. They put me to sleep. Tell the truth. I got that sizzling in my head. You know, that dog, well, where that dog went? Probably tired of being tied up. Now what am I talking about a dog? Cause I'm seeing a dog in my head. I'm actually was seeing a dog, and I don't know why I'm seeing that dog, but it was a dog tied up, and the dog. I think the dog got away, and they started looking for the dog. I was in whatever it is I'm seeing in my head. I'm not asleep, because I'm steady talking and rubbing my head, because they trying to put me to sleep, but I won't sleep. But I was seeing a dog. Hmm, my eye. Something is in my eye. I was actually seeing a dog. They want our dog. This was a different type of dog. The dog was tied up. Then it got away. And they were looking for the dog. And I was saying the dog probably tired of being tied up. Well, see, like there's something else to it that I can't remember. There's something else to that. I won't sleep. I was actually seeing something. And it won't like an open vision. Because open vision, I be woke, my eyes wide open and I'm just seeing a vision. It's like I go into vision. But this here was like a dream, but I'm not asleep. I don't know what that represented. That dog, what the dog represented, and the dog being tied up, and the dog escaped, and they were looking for the dog. They were looking for the dog, and I was saying the dog probably tired of being tied up, because he was just tied up, being pitiful looking. I could see the dog too. It was a white dog. Was it white? Yeah, the dog was a white dog. You know why I'm seeing that? I know I'm seeing that dog. But I don't know why I'm seeing it being tied up. I looked at a video where this UPS man was standing by the barn, and it was like an open face barn. And the dog just came out of from nowhere and started chasing the UPS man, and he ran and got in his truck. And there was another. This one, the dog was white, and the guy was UPS man was white, but there was another black dude watching on. He was the UPS man too, and you can hear him laughing. Now I saw this a video that I actually saw. But that's the dog I saw tied up. One like it, but it might have been the same dog. I'm really thinking this is what I'm seeing. I need to get off of here, because I'm starting to see things like in a dream. 'Cause I just saw a deer. I know why I'm seeing animals. Oh, I just saw a pretty natural born deer. Every time I close my eyes, I'm just like I'm going in a dream. I don't know what happened, y'all. Y'all said I am really country, this ugly thing with my head, but they messing up my hair so bad. But this ain't really happening. It ain't happening a little bit. Because this stuff, when they send in here, it attacks my hair. Yep, it's time for me to cut this off, but they just put me to sleep again. And I saw something else, but I ain't even talk about it. I'm getting ready to cut this thing off. Because they just trying to play me for a fool, evidently. Because these not my dreams. This is something that they doing, putting in my head. I think I was in that dream. I really got to find something for my scalp. Because they doing something to my scalp. That they got it. My daughters too. We both have a problem with itching in our scalp because of this crap that they sending in here is attacking. They be on my head. The video that I did with me sleep, I didn't even mean to fall asleep. I meant to do what I'm doing right now. Just talk. What was I talking about? What it was I was talking about. That's what I meant to just do that and get off. But if I some kind of way they put me to sleep before I could even cut anything off. I think I had slept for about 2 hours. I think. And then I woke up in pain. Okay. I keep saying, let me get off of this thing.